Right.
Hello, welcome to Dotanugin Cinema. I'm Jonathan87.
I'm Travster683, and this is...
I'm GatorJohn65608.
Welcome to the Dotanugin chat again. We didn't get one made last week, and it's supposed to be on Monday, and we didn't get a chance to make one yesterday, but we finally got to one again. Yeah, since it's sort of based on the pipe presenter thing, since our dad here's one, we always usually have our pipes out. Well, I don't feel very well today, so I don't feel like smoking, but we're going to talk about smoking in pipes today as our subject rather than, something else like we usually do.
Me, I'm smoking Sir Raleigh in my Missouri Pride with my Zippo lighter to light it with.
Now, that is your second Missouri Pride, right?
Mm-hmm. This is my curve stem. I do have a straight one.
Yeah.
But I modified it and made it black and put an amber bit in it and such as that.
It is neat looking pipe the way you fixed it up.
I think I'm going to leave this one on like this.
What are you smoking?
I'm smoking
Travster?
a haunted bookshop out of my Pony Express.
Which is in fact for you.
Yeah, I just got this pipe in the mail from Pipes and Cigars
I bought
earlier this week,
mine in
didn't I?
Marshville, just like I did the first one. Sorry, didn't mean to butt in on you.
It was it Friday? No, it was last week. Was it Friday or Saturday? I got this.
Somewhere in there.
I believe it was Friday.
Yeah, Friday we were in here.
And I got a new pipe. I'm not smoking it today. It's a lot like the other one. It's another curved stem Missouri Meerschaum, but it's a little bit different.
It was Thursday.
You probably can't tell that looking at it on camera, really, but
Both bought these at the same time
the top here is different.
at a smoke shop in Marshville.
And the reason that I got this pipe
in Missouri.
is because I like an occasional menthol smoke. And though you wouldn't smoke a menthol tobacco and then you put in like something that's not, and now it's mentholated, decided it'd be a good idea to have a special menthol pipe. And that's what this one's for. And I got this to try with it, high card pipe tobacco menthol, which isn't a bad smoke, it's a pleasant smoke, but I probably won't buy it the next time I buy menthol for this pipe. I mean, I could smoke this just fine, but it has a nice, that if you're into that sort of thing, that nice menthol smoothness, nice frosty taste or whatever you want to call that. That leaves that good fresh feeling in your mouth afterward.
Menthol.
But the tobacco part itself is kind of lacking. I don't taste the tobacco itself that well. Mostly just the menthol that's added on.
It's kind of, it was
And,
cheap.
well, yeah, it's a cheap type anyway. And I like to have a good taste of the two mixed together, a good tobacco taste and a good menthol taste. And this has pretty good menthol to it, but not that much of a good tobacco taste. So it's fine if you got some. I'll smoke the rest of this. It'll probably take me a long time because I'm not a real heavy smoker. And if someone give me some or something, I could probably smoke some more. But it's not the greatest for that sort of thing.
You said it doesn't have enough tobacco flavor. Maybe you need to get you some good strong tobacco and mix with it.
Hey, that's an idea. I hadn't thought of that.
Just don't use, good tobacco like Sir Walter Raleigh or something like that, because you don't want
On a bookshop.
to ruin good tobacco.
Right.
But you don't want to use Sir Walter Raleigh because you won't notice any difference.
What are you talking about?
Not Sir Walter Raleigh. I mean Prince Albert.
Oh, yeah.
because it has such a weak taste.
Well, to me, it
To them,
does.
anyway. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I'm just going along with what they said. Mostly just giving them a hard time.
Yeah, Prince Albert, okay. I'm sort of, I kind of like it, but it doesn't seem to have a boldness to it that I like.
Yeah,
like
it's-
Carter Hall's got, or
It's not
Raw
strong
Raleigh
enough
or-
flavor for his
Yeah.
taste and my taste. I don't know, John. You might like it.
yeah, you like menthol, you might like Prince Albert.
So anyway, we've all got our new pipes, and we've been trying some different things. I find that I like Velvet, Sir Walter Raleigh, Carter Hall, and Chatham Manor, Haunted Bookshop, and Old Joe Krantz, all quite a bit.
Yeah, I just tried. Yesterday, I tried my first bowl of Old Joe Krantz. I smoked it in this this little cob here. Man, I love that stuff. I want a pound bag of it.
Yeah, I do, I really like it.
We bought a little 2-ounce tin.
I got
That,
it.
that ain't gonna last.
I tried something too that they had out that I've been wanting to try too for a long time. Got a little 2-ounce bag of it to try it, and that's Big and Burley, and I love that stuff. That Big and Burley's good,
Well,
but it's tobacco. It's strong tobacco.
I built up my Missouri pride with Big and Burley, and I've got acid reflux. And I took 2 puffs off of it, and I had heartburn. So
It's stout.
Haunted Bookshop I'm smoking right now, it doesn't really agree with me that well either. Now that Old Joe Krantz, that didn't seem to bother me. It's just,
kind of funny. Ain't it?
it's a different kind of blend.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good, that Old Joe Krantz. This is good too, Sir Walter Raleigh, hard to beat.
Well, they make different kinds of Old Joe Krantz. There's the red label now.
Yeah,
and
we just
blue label. Isn't that the stuff we got? That's just the regular Old Joe Krantz, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about this other stuff other than I heard some people on there talking about it and talking about there was a red label and then there was some more of them, and I don't even know what they are. I don't know if they're blue label, different color labels, what. But something about Old Joe Krantz red I heard about.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't heard enough information on it yet to know exactly what there is.
If there is other versions of Old Joe Krantz, I want to try it because
Well, yeah.
I love the regular stuff. That's good tobacco.
Any indication of what that's like, yeah, definitely gonna try it, Were we supposed to talk about tobaccos today, or were we gonna talk about pipes? What was it?
Mostly was just talking
Mostly
about
we're
smoking
just
in
talking
general.
about pipes and tobacco. So.
So we're on the right track.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like my cob pipes. I smoke a lot of cobs, but I also really like my briar pipes too. I smoke a lot of them. I've kind of collected. I've done it off and on for years. I had a really nice collection of pipes once, and I ended up giving them to a guy one time that was into pipe smoking, and I had quit at the time. Well, I had to restart. Well, Sir Walter Raleigh had come out with several years ago, I think it was 5 pipes. There was the Dublin, and what they were was they're real similar to Masterson pipes. Well, there was called the Sportster. I have one of those, and actually I have 2 Sportsters, but the other one is not really the same thing. It's not out of that series because all they say on them is Italy, out of Sir Walter Raleigh series.
Sir Walter Raleigh pipes?
Yeah, well, they weren't Sir Walter Raleigh pipes, but they were sold by them. This one-time deal thing. And there was the Sportster, the Dublin, the Woodstock, and the Ball, I believe it was.
That's 4.
And I tried to collect them all, but I ended up with one Sportster, and I had one of the Woodstocks. I just loved it, and something happened to it. I don't know. I don't have it anymore, but I started trying to get kind of sort of the same thing through Masterson, and they got some that are real similar to those, and I've been buying some of them, and I really like those pipes. Masterson pipes are, you know, the freehand or keeper freehands that I really like the way they smoke. I've never smoked one yet that I didn't like. You know, they all smoke good. And I've had some other ones that
Going out on me.
Cost.
It's done.
cost more that weren't near as good pipes as them. But I've got a really good collection of cob pipes. I've been working on that. I really enjoy them.
I have a few briars. My uncle used to say the only pipe that was worth having was the cob pipe.
Which I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either, but
But
as a rule,
Missouri and Meerschaum are good. Mary, get down.
That'd be our cat.
Our cat's up
On the table again, right?
Mary, get down.
Excuse him just a
You
minute.
can edit this part out, can't you?
Alright, she's down.
She just saw me coming and took off.
Yeah, we can edit or not edit it, it doesn't matter. Whatever you guys wanna do.
Yeah, she had jumped up on the counter and was crawling around on the hot plate thing
We
up
do
there.
not let our cats get up on things like that. But they still being cats try it every now and then.
And they're not full grown yet. Hopefully we can teach them to.
They're pretty good most of the time. They try to make us happy.
One of the reasons I don't want her getting up there is I don't want her to get burnt.
Yeah, and I also don't want her to get up there getting nasty nut things, just nasty old cat hair and stuff. I like my cats, but I don't like cats in the house. But we didn't have a choice, so we had to take these 3 little kittens in and take care of them. So
That's a story for another day.
yeah, that ain't what this video is about.
But anyway, what was you saying, Travster?
Yeah, I really like the Missouri Meerschaum cobs. I've started smoking now.
I do too.
I'm getting to the point. Personally, so far, I think I prefer corn cobs over briars. I just like the way they smoke and the way they taste.
It don't seem like you can go wrong. I mean, anytime I pick up one of my Missouri Meerschaums and smoke it, I'm never disappointed, you know.
Right.
I want to get a.
But I've got some briars that's the same way. I love them, you know.
I want to get a Cobbett Shire
Yeah.
and another one that's not exactly the same shape, but very similar, but a whole lot smaller. That I want to get is the Devil Ants Acorn.
Me, I'm gonna get me one of the Marcus. I'd like to have one of them. I don't have one of them yet. That's one I'm gonna add to my collection.
So you just ordered a pipe today, didn't you?
I ordered a mixed dog pipe today. So I ordered it. It's in Poland, so it's probably gonna take it a while to get here. Probably won't see it till middle of next month. But I'm looking forward to it. some of you may be familiar with Mr. Brogg's pipes. This is the Amigo. You know, it's got that, it's a dark black, and it's got the blue plastic ring around in the middle there. I really like them. I'm not sure if really needs a pipe. That's kind of my Father's Day present next month.
No, it was. Yeah,
And it's gonna come about next month anyway. Middle of the month probably. I need to move. Pardon me, but this old man hurts.
Yeah, this came with a filter pre-installed.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I ran a pipe cleaner through this one the other day, and it pulled, and it started to pull it out, and it pulled that filter. I didn't even think about taking the filter out. Forgot about it, and I pulled it up in here and had it all plugged up. And I never got the thing out of there. Finally, we did, leaving up my sweet wife over there. She's over there in her recliner, enjoying life. While we're just sitting over here, just, you know, toughing it out.
That sweet wife of his he's talking about is my sweet mom.
She was in.
Well, she better be, you're my son.
She was in one of our videos
Kate,
before, anyway. Here.
Yeah, y'all are probably, you've seen the other video, you've seen her.
But yeah, we thought we'd make a special version since this is kind of not our regular type programming on this channel, but
Well,
we've been
you do
hearing
anything you want.
yeah, but we've been appearing on his channel, and if you're into pipe presenters and you haven't discovered Gator John, we'll put a link down there in the description. It'll link to his channel.
And sometimes we do Gator John
And
Son.
right, and we figured we were on his channel anyway, we might as well have something that he can appear on our channel. Some of you may have been watching us and see that we do a lot of crazy plush toy movies and stuff, and
They do.
entertainment stuff. Yeah, we do. And and
He's
we,
not involved in any of that kind of stuff at all.
At least not yet.
yeah.
They might try to get me in there. Who knows?
But we
Never know what I'm going to do.
we recently made a Five Nights at Freddy's fan film
Yeah, right.
called One Night at Pikachu's that we're quite proud of. And if you're the kind of person that might want to watch something like that, we'll also put a link to that video down here in the description so you can watch that, because we'd like people to know about it and to see it, because we like it. Hopefully someone else will.
What's that?
Our our One Night at Pikachu's video.
Yeah, yeah.
You watched
I saw it. It's pretty good.
And this is coming from a guy that doesn't even like Five Nights at Freddy's. It creeps him out. So.
That's just
And he still liked our video. So hey,
it is kind of creepy too, but I like it.
but it's good video, we think, and we hope you will agree. So it's in the description if you want to see it.
Hey, you talking about Five Nights at Freddy's during our pipe video? I just thought of something, and I have to ask you, John.
What?
What kind of pipe would Freddy smoke?
I don't know. What kind of pipe would Freddy smoke?
What kind of pipe would Freddy smoke?
I think he would smoke a Mr. Brogg lumberjack.
I could imagine Freddy Fazbear smoking one of those.
Now, you haven't seen that, and you ought to see that. Look that up, Mr. Brogg's lumberjack pipe.
There was a guy.
That sucker's like huge. I mean,
We
it's
seen
like
a guy
smoking
on
tree.
here. We seen a guy on here on YouTube somewhere. I don't remember who he was. Was talking about he'd been smoking that same bowl for 2 hours and he wasn't out yet.
And he's still going. And he dumped the ash out.
That's a crazy
Just kept
pipe.
tamping it and smoking it. Hey, I guess if you want a long smoke, which I prefer the bigger pipes.
But I don't
And
think
a long
I need
smoke.
one that big.
I've got that one cob pipe. Some of you might remember it if you've seen my video. They probably haven't, but I've got one big old cob. I found it in a bunch of stuff I had, and I drilled out and put a piece of wood in it and everything, fixed it, made it into a good pipe and everything. And was all burnt out all the way through, and I put a plug down in it and fixed it all. And the cob itself, I don't think's from Missouri American. It's a very old piece, and man, that thing smells good. And I can get about 2 hours usually out of it. I can't see needing one of those big old giant pipes like that.
No, it was
That'd
pretty
be
funny to
overkill
see.
for me.
That's one of the things I didn't like about this pipe. I actually love this pipe. It smokes good. I think it's a neat looking pipe and everything. I like it, but you put a slow burning tobacco in it and it's just kind of like,
Gone.
it's gone.
3 or 4 puffs.
About like smoking a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think it's a neat one too, though.
It looks neat, neat and all over height. We really
Yeah,
didn't
it's-
think about it being quite that small.
I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger. I mean, the bowl doesn't even hold as much tobacco as the Missouri Pride does, so I was
Yeah.
just a little bit disappointed, but what was it, like $4? I can't complain.
Mhm.
I can't complain much about the price.
Well, good. I think it was $2.60 for these a piece. Of course, there was tax and all that.
And that's at that little pipe shop in Marshfield. They're usually not that cheap if you buy them on the internet.
But they got them real cheap for we bought what?
Well, let's
4
see.
now.
You've each got
5.
2,
You've
and I've got 1. So that's 5.
Pretty good deal on 'em. We don't get up there all the time, but if we got money when we go up there, we go in and buy one. They're reasonable. Well, they smoke great.
I'm planning on getting me a straight stem one of these days.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to buy tobacco instead while we was there last. They bought these pipes. I got a pouch of Carter Hall, which is one of my favorites, and another one of my favorites, Sir Walter Raleigh.
Me too.
And I wanted to try Prince Albert, and I got that.
And you wasn't
And-
real impressed, were you?
I really, I kind of have mixed feelings about Prince Albert. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's a pleasant smoke. I enjoy smoking it. It tastes good. It's just not strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
I crave a stronger tobacco taste the whole time I'm smoking it. If you saw the tripod move just now, I mean the picture
Camera
move,
moved or
the cat just grabbed a hold of the back leg of the tripod and moved it about half an inch.
That's our Cato. He's a special cat.
He's a nut.
mm-hmm.
We're talking about you, Cato.
On the internet, and you don't even know what that means.
You don't care neither.
No. Don't you think we probably ought to wrap this up, though? We've been
Yeah.
talking quite a while.
Yeah, but we haven't said much about pipes. Well, we have some. I think we can talk about Missouri American
And we talked about
and
the Mr. Brogg,
Mr. Brogg, and
the Migo,
Matson
and
pipe.
the Lumberjack.
Yeah, I'm the lumberjack. We talked about it. But I do have some San Vanellis that I really like and enjoy. I've got a San Vanelli that's a smooth, just grain, not kind of blondish colored church warden that I really like. I've got a couple more San Vanellis.
That or-
Well,
Go ahead.
I was trying to think, I've got one, I was trying to figure out how many I had. 1, 2, 4, 5, I think 5 of them. One of them needs a stem, and it's like similar to the Peterson's dry system. And I've got one Peterson like that. And I've got a Stanwell that I like quite a bit. I usually reach for one of the cobs most of the time in my rotation. I do have the pipe. This black one says the pipe. I really like it. It's been a real good pipe. It got, we had burn out and we lost a lot of things in our house. Well, it actually was in the house when it burned. And what happened was,
This is our Gato.
it was kind of laying outside though of the foundation, and I picked them up. And there's a few of different ones, and one was a Ventura, which I think Ventura makes the pipe anyway. But they're kind of a plastic made stuff, but really good pipe. I like them. My wife got it for me a long time ago for one of her anniversaries, and it was laying out there too, and a few others. And I took the one so far. I'm gonna clean up the rest of them. Try. I cleaned that black one all up and alcoholed it out and everything, and cleaned it up good, and put some wax on it. And dadgum, if it didn't just look as good as it did the day I bought it, and it still smokes just as good as it did. I'm
So it
pretty
was-
happy about that.
It was up on a shelf right next to his bedroom window.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the window blew out from the pressure from the fire. And those pipes fell out the window, I guess.
I guess that's on.
Because they were outside the
I know
foundation.
the cat's playing with a tripod.
And
You quit playing with that tripod.
there was like,
You quit that.
I don't know, 7 or 8 pipes. And
On the outfit.
some of them were burnt, but there was actually a few he grabbed. And
Yeah.
like you said, he cleaned that one up, and it's fine.
I've got a coffee can that's got, I don't know, 5 more maybe in it that needs cleaned up and tried. I think my Ventura, or my red Ventura is in there, I think, in that coffee can.
I was going to say, I went to a dollar store not too long ago, and they had all these, they had a smoking section. They didn't have any tobacco, but they had like pipes and stuff. And they had all these, they're like hookahs and those glass pipes that look like somebody ought to be smoking dope out of them and that kind of stuff.
What's they're made for?
And
Really?
yeah. But amongst all that, they had this one pipe. It's just a little pipe, looks like a regular tobacco pipe, and they wanted $2 for it. So I thought, well, that ain't gonna be nothing but junk, but it'd be fun for $2 to buy it, bring it home, give it to Dad, see what he thinks of it, you know. Could maybe make a neat little conversation piece. The $2 pipe.
Yeah, I have to show that sometime. If I thought of it, I'd brought it. But it had, actually the bedding is pretty good. It has a plastic like insert in it. And I didn't figure it'd be any good.
It's only about that deep.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's the
hold
problem
very much
with it. Don't hold
tobacco
much
in it.
tobacco.
It's got like 3 little holes in the bottom of the insert.
Well, you wouldn't draw. It only had this stinger thing that went down in there, and it had 2 little holes in the side, and it was closed off.
And there was an O-ring on the
Yeah,
front and
O-ring
the
on
back
the
that
back.
hold it in place. And that front O-ring completely closes off the airflow. It would not draw at all.
We
So-
take that off.
I took it, what I actually did, the little stinger thing, you couldn't take it off, because if you did, then the stem wouldn't stay on the pipe.
Which it was threaded on one end, and like this part was screwed on it, which is really cool. Kind of like most. If you've seen most of the Meerschaum pipes are that way, kind of that system, the way it's set up. Anyway, go ahead.
But I just took it and drilled a hole through the stinger thing where the air would go through it.
Didn't draw real good.
He's been smoking it. He likes it.
Oh, I just smokes it. I mean, it's for a short smoke. I mean, if you're wanting to sit down and smoke for a while, you're not going to get to smoke very long. But it tends to get hot if you're not really careful and sip on it. But I can sit down, get 10 minutes smoke, 5 minutes smoke, whatever it is, and it smokes just as good as these dadgum corn cobs.
Yeah, these
And
are good.
And I think they smoke great. And I told him, I said, I'm amazed at how good a smoker he is. After we drilled that end of it, that smokes good, tastes good and everything. I mean, just a good pipe.
Good.
But no joke, seriously, the way it was made, it was literally impossible to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It had no airflow through the stem at all.
Well, it had them 2 little holes in the side that's supposed to be airflow, but they
Yeah,
they
but
were
like I
closed
said,
off
the
when they
O-ring
did it
was on
inside.
the on
Yeah.
the front though, in front of those holes. So once you push it in there,
Then
it
the
just
O-ring
shuts off the air.
those 2 holes off. And the smoke's good now. We probably a novelty pipe. Probably wasn't really supposed to smoke it. Probably play with it and give it to a kid or something. I don't know.
Like
Like
what
I used to do.
junk one you give me when I was little, I used to chew on.
Mm-hmm.
Carry it around in my mouth. I'm dead. I'm smoking.
Yeah.
But we probably
It's
ought
a
to,
really good pipe.
we probably ought to
Yeah,
wrap this
start
up. I don't
smoking
even know how much
It's durable.
room's left on the camera card.
Well, that's true.
But
Glad you stopped by to see us.
I
Glad.
hope you all enjoyed this.
Be blessed. Bless someone.
And if you like our video, feel free to put a like, comment, or subscribe. And if there's subjects you want us to talk about here on the Dotanugin chat, message us that. And we've also been trying to consider whether to move this to a separate YouTube channel than regular Dotanugin Cinema, this particular. We haven't decided on that, and we'd like to hear your opinion on that. So, drop us a line, let us hear from you. Have a
And
wonderful
if you
day.
enjoyed this video and haven't already, check out Gator John's channel.
Yes. God bless you all. Have a
Do
wonderful
it.
day. And thank you for watching Dotanugin Cinema.
Bye.
And don't even think about not checking out his channel. Okay, I'm just kidding.